I don't know why Spirit's asking me to film this part. So this is what I do. This is what I don't know, Spirit's told me to do for the last like a week and a bit. It's like so I wash my feet before entering like out my space. And like they're getting better. I mean, you probably can't even see them. I don't know. Yeah. The lovely ladies at Soak actually let me use their Dettol, and I stayed there for a while and fell asleep on the like bed thing. Oh, and when I fell asleep and I woke up with like, I don't know if it's like channeled messages. It's really strange because I've not dreamt since my twin flame. Like I've still not had dreams since my twin flame revelation, like when he came to me in my dreams. I think maybe I have been dreaming, but I just don't remember them. Like there's a block there. I'm sorry you can't actually see what I'm doing. Hang on. There we go. Okay. So this one needs a bit of a clean because the dirt because I didn't walk with any shoes. The dirt kind of got into it again. But that's okay. They're healing up actually quite nicely, so I'm not mad about it, you know. I'm deciding to have faith that it's healing up in the right timing, you know. And I've been through worse, so you know, it doesn't really faze me. My toes are looking a bit funky though. They just need they need to be cleaned, but that's fine. You know, one step at a time. Cool. So like, and then after that, kind of just like, I don't know. That's actually it's not even a day rise routine. It's literally what I do every single time. I try to do it every single time I come back into this space. And then I saw the gentleman take down the vacuum cleaner, so I asked him if I could use it today because I really just want to clear the space, and I want to get rid of pretty much everything but my books and like my dresses that I bought myself or have been gifted by people, because I have a lot of other clothes that have quite heavy attachment, like energy attachments to them. For myself, you know, for someone else it wouldn't be that way, I don't think. Yeah, so that's that. Come in here now. Beautiful. So after my nap, some things kind of came to me. I want to keep my stones. I don't really know what it's asking me to get rid of. I guess I might use my pendulum and be like, circle yes, or back and forward no, keep track. Because at the moment I'm just like, you know, I've lived out of a backpack and had like literally nothing, and I left New South Wales, Toronto with literally just a backpack, because I thought I was coming back. And I was in a state of like chaos and like trauma, so it was a lot more easier to have detachment, where this time I am a lot more hopeful and a lot more in love. So yeah, it's just a different vibe that I'm leaving in, which is again weird because how I was feeling this morning. Like, I'm still actually, now that I'm back in here and feeling nauseous, I'm going to open up the door to get some airflow, because it's quite stuffy in here, and I just want some natural airflow because the energies need to shift. So yeah, anyway, okay, I'm getting my water. I don't like people, I don't know, impinging on my privacy, but yeah. So some things came to me. like flashes like of old memories of when I was a kid, and like making. I'd dress up. I'd dress up as like a princess, like this fairy princess, and I would make tinctures, and I'd want to just go heal people, and I'd do the same thing with this pink. I don't think it was pink back then. I think it was like a white lace head cover. Yeah, and I would just, yeah, anyway, so I remember back then I used to call myself either Elizabeth or Anahidra, and Anahidra didn't make sense to me because I was like, where did that come from, you know? And then with both the psychic ladies saying I come from like a planet, or I come from Hydra, and it's like a water-based planet with serpent beings that are like 8-9 feet tall. And I think she said they were blue. I'm not too sure. I can't remember. It was a very long time ago. And that these are my mother and father, and like I was sent here on a mission, and they have like blue temples, blue pyramid temple type things, and yeah. So it's like A-N-A Hydra, but like Anahydra, but it's pronounced like Anna. That's what it's saying. Anyway, so I don't know if like that's my name in this life, in this past life, or in this other dimension. It's just a thought. It's weird, but yeah. And then I saw myself getting more tattoos for some reason. Like it's strange because like I'm not one to like have many tattoos for show. So like I've got this one, but I made it so that like you can't actually tell that I've got it. And it says I love Sanskrit. I thought it was I love family, but I actually do love Sanskrit. It's one of the most ancient languages in this realm. Sanskriti. Yeah, because when I did my yoga course, I had the Hindi teacher. She was like, oh, I love your tattoo. Do you know what it means? And she's like, it's the original, like, I love Sanskriti. And I was like, okay. And no, I thought it was something else. But I'm glad it is that. And then I have, because on my mum's side, they've got Irish roots. So I got like a Celtic knot thing. I don't know if you could see it, but it's well hidden, you know. But it's showing me that I am meant to get more. I'm just like, it's strange for me because I'm not, you know, my mom. I wanted to grow up and be a model, or a princess type thing, and mum was always like, you know, don't pierce your body, don't tattoo to like extent. But I've always wanted to get like one of the natural, you know, like the ones where they actually hammer it into you. I've wanted to get one of them for ages, because how I did Cambo frog medicine, I do like how, I don't know if they've still got the markings. Oh, was it my left, right, foot? I don't know. The scars aren't there anymore, I don't think. Or if they are, they're ever so slight. I can't see them at all. But that was a beautiful process, and I love. I'm a bit quite strange when it comes to like pain. For me, it's like if I don't feel it, it's not working. You know, I'm not healing if it's not painful, which is but I learned that's not always the case, because through the fairy dimension and the crystal technology, it's non-invasive whatsoever. It's a lot of it's very gentle. And I posted it. I think it's in little something big shifts. It's in that, but then the actual. So I was meant to overlay the photo of my X-ray post, doing the visualization, because they actually will not supply me with my originals, and I'm not sure if that's the case, or if it's the fact that I've just like flipped the dimension that I'm in, so therefore it never was, they both weren't ever, you know, that way inclined. Anyway, so yeah, so and then I saw Travel, which is strange for me because like got no money at the moment, and then for some reason like things, Centrelink and stuff is just being really bizarre. Like I thought I was meant to report yesterday, but apparently it's another 7 days until I get paid again, and I was like, maybe it does make sense because I only got paid 2 days a week. Yeah, it goes so fast because of how expensive it is out here, and my biological dad, he's not answering his phone, so I think he might be going through an episode. And yeah, I spent the money that my mum gave me on alcohol and food from the place down there, and I shouldn't have. I know I shouldn't have. Made me very, very sick this morning when I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Conversation got boring. Said you're going to bed soon. So I got Lily Allen in my head after that. Yeah, so I shouldn't have drank the alcohol. I knew better, but I just wanted to feel better. But I know better. And yeah, anyway, so that's that. And I noticed like, yeah, my wrist thing has gone down significantly, but it showed me when I was like, I don't know, when I held it, it showed me like a red ribbon around my wrist. I'm pretty sure like that's I don't know, I have to look it up again, but I'm pretty sure I did research on it like years ago. I think it's tied to the twin flame connection. I'm not actually, like I said, I don't remember. It was so long ago. So that's why I've got like a little question marks, the red ribbon wrist question marks. Like I don't really remember. So I have to do a bit more research. And then I was reflecting, the dream came back into my head about being in that massive like army marine boat in the ocean, and the giant red, like they were huge. I don't know how to, like the dragons in like dragons, like huge ones, but they weren't dragons, they were serpent, like they were water dragons. And I was in this marine sort of ship, and there was one red one and one blue one, and the blue one, like I said, was my protector, and the red one was just going crazy. It was like, yeah, very erratic and unsettled. And I've been reflecting, and when I was growing up through high school, I dyed my hair a lot, and the lady was like, she started seeing my regrowth, and she was like, "Are you a redhead?" And I was like, "No, I'm definitely not a redhead." And she's like, "I think you are a redhead." And I'm like, "I don't think I'm a redhead." And I don't know if I'm a redhead, but I know that my hair color's like, it changes a lot in this, like in my natural hair color changes a lot. Like right now it looks dark, but like when I go into the sun, sometimes it can be golden, sometimes it can be like an auburn color. I don't know, it's like it varies. Kind of like my eyes. My mum used to say like my eyes would change color with my moods. So like if it was like a sad day, they'd be grey. And if I was happy and stuff, they'd be like bright blue. And then like sometimes there'd be like little hints of like indigo in them. Anyway, so yeah, I think I interpreted the dream right, that the red dragon was my ex, but I think the red dragon is me, and I think the blue dragon is my twin, and I think he's been protecting me from like my own psyche in a way, because he's a very magical person, and it's funny because in when I scripted about him, I did say I wanted him to be spiritually more advanced than me, so then he could teach me how to process things. Because, like I've been doing this path on my own. Because I haven't had any, like, I've had good spiritual teachers, but I feel like, at some point I kind of, it's not like I don't mean to sound like cocky or anything, but it's like at some point after certain points of healing happen, it's almost like I surpass them, and then by that point it's like they either leave my life or something happens where we just can't be in contact anymore, because there's either like elements of jealousy or like, things start popping up. And I honestly, I don't mean for it to happen, it's just what happens. I'm gonna shut the door and put the aircon on, hang on. Cool. Yeah, so another thing that weirdly happened this morning was, so the tag that I ditched down at the beach, it popped up again on my phone, and it was like it was tracking through my phone still, like my phone's whereabouts in relation to the device. So it could, like, I knew I was still getting tracked, and I'm hoping I officially detached it today, because it, as soon as I said, like, disconnect from location, the whole app kind of disappeared, and I'm not good with things like that, so I don't know how to access that again and, like, see if it actually got disconnected. And there are other little things with my with just certain little things that I just, I've been getting spammed hard with this casual seeker ball thing for work, and Spirit's been telling me, because obviously a lot of people don't have trust in source creation, so they're just like, get a job, all you need to do is just get a job and you get money in behind you, get a job, get money behind you. And Spirit's showing me, like, it's showing me don't buy into that, because it's a very fear-based, like, and that's something that I've learned on this path, like, throughout being, like, homeless. No matter where I've been or where I've gone, I've always managed to attract food, money, prosperity, and I just have complete faith in divine, supreme source, creation, intelligence. There's so many birds flying, it's so cute. The wind's hectic today. And butterflies and dragonflies and stuff. It's really gorgeous. Yeah. So, yeah, that's all that I wrote from today. Dragonfly. Yeah. So, and the ladies at Soak were so gorgeous, just absolutely gems. They let me stay as long as I wanted, and I got a hot chocolate, and it's been so long since I've just, like, I got a large one, because I thought my dad was going to be able to transfer me money, so I used the rest of my money on this big ass hot chocolate, and it made me so warm, because I jumped into the beach and did, like, this, it's like this rebirth situation I do, because I felt like I was, I don't know if it was a hangover or if I actually was poisoned again, I don't know, so I'm not gonna, be certain about what that was, but, I did the pendulum and it was like, yeah, but I was like, I'm struggling to actually believe that people can be that dark, but I know it's possible, because there's even darker than, that. So yeah, I woke up this morning extremely cold again, extremely nauseous again, extremely just sad again. So I, got my bottle and I put the greens juice in, and it's funny because last night, while I was in my, like, dancing little tipsy state, I ended up spilling a lot of it, and I was like, oh, I hope that's not all of it. And it's not all of it, but it's just, I reflected on it, I was like, that was actually quite strange, that, because that's a cleansing thing as well, I still have my desiccated earth, and I found that, and my psyllium husk and slippery elm. So I had them this morning, and I just took off at I can't remember what time. I think it was 5 or 4. I can't remember. In the morning, because I just felt like I had to get out again, which is a shame because I actually felt like I could be safe here again. And another weird thing is like I said, my phone's acting quite strange. So with people that are meant to be helping me on this path, so the gentleman who gave me the pull-out mat and stuff in bed, he's not shown up and he's not texted me for it back yet, and he was meant to last night. So I really hope they're okay, and I'm sending them prayers and good luck, and that no one's trying to mess with them for helping me. Same with every person who's helped me on this path. The police officers, I know the ambulance, it's not their fault that they got called out, so I send them love and hope that they're divinely guided as well. And even the people who wish to harm me, I send them unconditional love and guidance as well. And yeah, it's just bizarre. Like I said, I'm very connected to the principles and the teachings of the Celestine prophecy. And reading this, it, like I said, it's got the Celestine princess in it, and she ends up like falling in love with dancing and being a flirt. And yeah, we'll see if I can find it. So I'm just gonna like read bits of like parts. We think they have travelled to the old way. We found Donnikin's sash at the entrance of O Maze. The evidence of Jonah seeks to go back 1,000 years in time to the days O the first coven. The Celestine closed her eyes. To Bronwyn's dismay, tears began to slide down from under her closed lids. She had never seen a Celestine cry before. She had not imagined they could, let alone ordinary tears like water, like a human. Forgive me, Honourable One, but it seems this indeed possible. Can one travel the old way so far back in time? So far and further, came the reply. It is a perilous journey and forbidden to us. Even when our kind was being hunted down and burnt alive by your mother's soldiers, we did not take refuge in other times, as some among us urged we should. To do so, we would have to break one of the most sacred taboos of our kind. To bend time is to remake history, and to remake history is to remake the world. There was a long silence. Did Thunderlily know the secrets of O travelling back in time? Bronwyn asked. The Celestine lifted one hand and wiped away her tears. Thunderlily had learnt the tree language, and the star language, as any child of the stargazers must. She said very quietly, "These are the most sacred secrets of my kind, and never to be disclosed to anyone not from her blood. Even the man whom shall sacrifice to the summer tree may not know all the songs." So she does know how to do it. Would she do so? Bronwyn asked. Anyway, moving on to like the next part. I would not have thought so, came the answer, but if a knife was held to the winged one's throat, perhaps she would rather brave the dangers of the old ways and do as she was bid, than sully the perfection of the heart of the stars with the blood of a murdered king. I cannot tell. I have been too long away from my daughter. No longer know what is in her heart. She folded the secrets away inside her and closed her eye to me, and I cannot read them. The Celestine sounded utterly it's old English, I believe. It's still very anyway, so moving on. It is no my fault Thunderlily grew so fascinated with us humans. She told herself it was your own decision to send your daughter to the Theriaga, Theurgia, to study our ways. You cannot blame her for taking advantage of her freedom, learning to drink and dance and flirt. You cannot blame me. I was just like, I pissed myself laughing when I read that because I was just like, oh my gosh, that's literally what I've been doing. It's what I do. And it's just, yeah, I don't know. I'm getting strong. I just feel so, connected to it. It's just bizarre. It's a beautiful book. Goosebumps. Goosebumps. Okay, so I'm going to get on with my mission, which is to cleanse and clean the space. And yeah, do what I need to do for today. And bring in my plant. I'm gonna still call it Serenity because I love that name. Alrighty, have a beautiful day rise, a grand awakening, beautiful night. I love the moon. I love the moon. Have a beautiful time wherever you are. May you be guided by the Alpha, the Most High, and unconditional love, which is the Most High. So be guided by unconditional love, and yeah, know that everything will work out. I was even the gentleman wouldn't let me use the computer to print out my court documents when the lady was so willing and literally let me. He actually gave me like this card and was like, you can send it to our email, but I'm pretty sure with private documents like that, they're not actually meant to be seen by people who aren't part of it, and I don't want to risk them having a version of it to be able to manipulate it. So, which I know sounds very like suspect, but just with the little things that have been happening here, I need to be more discerning. And yeah, so he told me that there is a library near the creche, I don't know, over there. So I thought when he said library, I was like, brother, the only library I know is Carrara, like that's what? But no, he was like, no, the one up there. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. So if I'd known that, I would have been going over there, just chilling out in the library. I love libraries. I just love books and knowledge and whatnot, and learning. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing after I clean this space. And the cleaners are gone, so I can't vacuum my room today. I really wanted to. And the gentleman took the vacuum back because apparently that's for the bar, and I think he was told that, yeah, I think he was told not to let me use it. Just fine. Send him compassion. So yeah, I'm going to ciao for now. Have a gorgeous day.